Hello, and welcome to Words of Hope. Thank you for joining us in this space of faith and reflection. If you are carrying guilt in your heart today because of a decision you made in the past, take a deep breath and allow these words to remind you that God has not finished working in your life. We often look back at our past with the knowledge we have today and wonder how we could have made certain mistakes. We think we should have recognized someone's intentions, walked away from a situation sooner, taken advantage of an opportunity, or made a different decision. We blame ourselves for not noticing signs that now seem obvious. But there is something we often forget. The person who made those decisions did not yet know what you know now. At that time, you acted with the experience, information, and emotional strength you had. Perhaps you trusted because you had not yet experienced betrayal. You remained in a situation because you hoped things would change. Or you chose a path because you sincerely believed it was the right one. That does not mean that everything you did was right. Taking responsibility is necessary for growth. But acknowledging a mistake is different from turning it into a permanent sentence. Healthy guilt can show us what needs to be repaired. Condemnation, on the other hand, convinces us that we no longer deserve peace or another opportunity. God does not want you to ignore what happened. He wants to help you look at it with honesty, humility, and mercy. If you hurt someone, you can ask for forgiveness and correct whatever can still be corrected. If someone hurt you, you can learn to establish boundaries. If you made a poor decision, you can use what you learned to choose differently. The past can become a teacher without becoming a prison. You cannot go back and warn the person you once were about everything that was going to happen. But you can take care of the person you are now. You can stop speaking to yourself with cruelty and begin treating yourself with the same compassion you would offer someone you love. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That question opens a path forward. Constantly asking yourself, how could I have been so foolish? Only deepens the wound. The wisdom you have today was born, in part, from the experiences you now regret. You learn to recognize warning signs, listen to your intuition, establish boundaries, and distinguish between words and actions. That knowledge came at a cost, but it should not be used to punish you. It should help you protect your future. Forgiving yourself does not mean pretending that nothing happened or justifying your mistakes. It means accepting that you can no longer change that decision, but you can still decide what you will do with what you have learned. It also means trusting in God's grace. His love is not reserved only for those who never make mistakes. You can approach Him with sincere repentance, surrender your guilt, and allow Him to transform that part of your story. God knows the full context of your decisions. He knows your fears, your wounds, and what you did not yet understand. He also knows how much you have changed since then. You are not exactly the same person who made that mistake. If you can recognize it now, it means that you have developed an awareness you did not have before. If you would choose differently today, it means that something within you has already begun to change. Do not allow shame to keep you tied to an old version of yourself. There may still be consequences you need to face. Do so responsibly, but do not confuse responsibility with self-contempt. You can accept what happened without allowing that one moment to define your entire life. Today, you could say a simple prayer. God, help me accept that I did not know then what I know now. Give me the humility to acknowledge my mistakes, the courage to repair what can still be repaired, and the wisdom not to repeat them. Teach me to receive your forgiveness and move forward without condemning myself. Your story contains decisions you wish you had made differently, but it also contains growth, lessons, and new opportunities. You cannot change the past, but you can honor what you have learned by living differently from this day forward. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If these words brought comfort to your heart, share them with someone who also needs to let go of guilt. You can leave your prayer request in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to Words of Hope. May God grant you peace to accept your story, wisdom to learn from it, and hope to continue moving forward. We will meet again in the next video.